global family. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Kalai, the small town girl who is extremely grateful that I'm here, and I'm talking to you. This is Midweek Momentum, week 26. I am still living week on. It was an exceptional week on. I still cannot take it out of my head. I'm still in that mode. If you missed it, make sure you register for our September week on, and I'll see you there. This is week 26, the final week for the month of June. Let's do a little housekeeping. Now, this is the final week for rank advancement for the month of June, so take care of that. This is the final week for your goals for the month of June. Take care of that. Any month that you get started without specific, clear goals, you've lost the month. Anyone who have built a huge organization, achieved a level of success they are proud of, they could not have done that without specific goals, and every week, every month, keeping their eyes on their goal. So make sure you complete that. So now, this is week 26. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what I've been talking about to many people this week. Now, let's understand this. You own a business with QNet. You have a tracking center, and that tracking center has huge potential of income. And if you don't understand the potential of the income, please get to your working upline, the one who signed you up, or your working upline. Understand the potential of your tracking center, that income. It's huge. Now, it's your choice how much of that you want to make it yours, how much you want to make from your tracking center. Make sure that you fulfill the potential of your tracking center. Now, you need to understand, you've got to have responsibility and accountability. If you ask me, this responsibility and accountability has to be your DNA. It has to be in you. You got to have this responsibility. Responsibility of what? The activities that takes place in your tracking center, in your business. What is the accountability? The outcome of the activities that is taking place. So you got to be responsible for the activities and be accountable for the outcome. Now, if you're very new and you just got started, okay, you are excited. You came to VCon or you just got started and you're beginning your business. Now, it has to be a lot of your personal activity. Now, you got to be responsible for the activities that are going to take place every single day, or whatever day you decide you're going to build the business. Especially if you're new, you have a job, you have another income that is coming in, and you're working on this, so eventually one day this could replace your job. Now you got to work on it. What is the activity? How many days? You got to take care of that. And then you take care of the outcome, accountability. If you're doing 20, 30 presentation, what's the outcome? Go back to your working upline, talk to them. What is the outcome? How do I improve? How do I improve my skill? How do I team up? How do I work with the system? How do I be better so that I could create better result? And that's where you start. Now, if you don't do that for yourself, you don't understand responsibility and accountability, how would you instill this in anyone in your organization? Now, to make big money, you need a team. I think you already know that. There is no one who can make big money in QNet without a team, unless you want to do sales. Fine, you can do sales, but for how long? Now, how many months, how many years? Now, if you want to build a business that maxes out your tracking center, gives you a max out income, you better understand that you need a team. Now, many people asked me this question, ask me this question: how do I build a team? How do I build a team? How do I be a leader? How do I be an upline? Now, if you bring it down to simplicity, okay, the basic, you take care of the person on the left and on the right. You have a tracking center, you have a left and you have a right. 001, 002, 003, left, right, left, right. You take care of the person on the left, you take care of person on the right. Now, what do you do with them? Hey, this is where you be responsible, accountability, what is the activity that's taking place? What is the results out of the activities? Are they plugged to the system? Are they following the system, following the training, following the 8 basic building blocks? What are they doing? You take care of them, be responsible and be accountable. Now, sometimes it is not easy. Sometimes you get busy. I am very clear. From the time I wake up to the time I sleep, when I got started in the business, this was everything. There was nothing else I wanted to give my time away. And I was like this. Any moment I am not working on my business, I was wasting my time because I wanted to quickly replace my income at my job with my business income. Because the day I could do that, I knew I could walk out of it. And that's what I did. But today, let me tell you this, okay? You have left and right. You're working with them. So what do? Activities. And you bring them back to the system and you work with them. Be accountable, be responsible. Now, there will be times that you feel that, oh no, I need to take a break. I don't know. Today, many people tell me, I need to take a break. Break from what? I need to cool off. Cool off from what? I'm not feeling so right. Feeling so right, not so right of what? Now let me tell you this. There is one thing you cannot do. You cannot switch off. The day you decide that you're going to make a lots of money from this business, the day you decide this is going to replace your job, the day you decide you're going to make 10 times more than your job here, the day you decide you are on the journey, on the road to financial freedom, the day you decide it is your breakthrough is with QNet, it is your tracking center, the day you decide your big money is coming here, let me tell you this. You here in one lifetime, you could do better than people in conventional system who have taken 2-3 generations to build that wealth. 2-3 generations to build that wealth. Here you could do that in one lifetime, in couple of years. That is the kind of money we are talking about. But the day you decide, this is it, it's here in QNet, you cannot switch off. If you switch off, your left and right will switch off. Even if they are there, mentally they will switch off. Now, if you take a break and you come back, it is not the same anymore. You got to start all over again. What I've seen over the years, it's not people who get started who cannot do what they're supposed to do, but they switch off so often, physically, mentally, that coming back, it's always harder. It is always tougher, especially when you have people in your organization. Because when you come back and you are excited, they don't feel you, they don't see you. They only think of the days you were not there. They only see that you have not been there for them. And you will lose that momentum with your people. And the moment you lose that momentum, it is difficult. Now, let's understand this. Responsibility and accountability. You are totally responsible for the activities that is going to take place in your organization. Personal activities, team activities. Now, accountable. Accountable for the results. Activities needs to give you results. Activities need to give you results. Now, being accountable for the outcome. Totally accountable. Now, when you learn how to do that, when you work with your people, you focus on your responsibility, accountability, then everyone in your team will learn how to focus on the responsibility and accountability. And guess what? When you stay switched on and you don't switch off, you don't disappear, you stay in the game, you stay on track, day in, day out. You communicate, you stay in touch, they are in your zone and you are in your upline zone, and you don't disappear. You will start picking up momentum. And that's where you will see your outcome improve tremendously. So this is week 26. Make a decision that your financial breakthrough, your success for yourself, your dreams are coming through here in QNet. And you are the owner of your tracking center. And you will be a person who is responsible and accountable for your tracking center. Love you guys.